So what I'm drawing right now on the drawing table, this is a character, her name is Nirvana Page. She is the central character in a series of books known as Sithrah. Independent creator Jason Brubaker has been working on this series for a while now. He's had 4 books out, and the conclusion to the series, books 5 and 6, are currently on Indiegogo being crowdfunded, and I think he's expecting them to be out around or in backers' hands around Christmas or before Christmas. But this is the conclusion to his story and the conclusion to her adventures. So she is, like I said, she's the main character. She's a little girl who gets separated from her father, and she is basically in the spirit world now, trying on a quest to find him. She's teamed up with this guy Dino, and of course the main character Sithrah is this sort of spirit guardian that is helping them all along the way. It's been quite an adventure so far in books 1 through 4. I'm looking forward to 5 and 6 myself, and so I'm doing this piece of artwork right here because one of the cool things about Brubaker's campaign on Indiegogo, he's done this with some of his past books too, but he does an art contest to coincide with them. He invites artists and people to submit their own drawings and interpretations, and he will select some of those to appear in the books. So I don't know if this one that I'm working on will get selected, but if you would like a chance at the books and possibly see this featured in there, be sure to head over to Indiegogo and take a look around, look at what he's offering, take a look at the story so far. He's got some really cool perks and deals going on with this current campaign. So there's really, if you haven't followed any of the series yet whatsoever, he's got a pretty good deal, pretty good package, pretty good price on the entire set. I think right now you can get all 6 books for the complete set for $99 if you back it right now on his campaign, and well worth it. But these are not small books. Just to give you a sense, the last 2 books that he's currently finishing up, they are, according to his Indiegogo page, they're going to be a total of 380 pages for those 2 books. And each of the others have been a pretty good size. So you're getting a lot of story for that price, is what I'm trying to say. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed the story that he's crafted, the world he's crafted, the characters, the art. It's got a really, really cool fluid style that I'm getting a kick out of. And I'm looking forward to books 5 and 6, seeing where he goes with the rest of the story. So I found out about Jason through his YouTube channel. He's got a pretty active channel where he interviews other artists. He talks about different aspects of crowdfunding. He shares some of his own process with live streams and like speed drawings. He'll answer questions that way. So go check that out for sure if you're interested in art, independent storytelling, crowdfunding, comics, all that good stuff. So as I sit here right now and work on this drawing, there's about a week left in the campaign. It looks like it's ending on July 24th. So be sure, if you haven't checked them out yet, head over and give the campaign a look. And if you decide you would like to back the campaign at all, I hope you'll use the link that I provide here in the description of this video, because another cool aspect to his campaign is, I guess through Indiegogo, you are able to, each person is able to have their own link, and they can refer people to him. For anybody that refers backers to his page, he's going to be giving away some cool prizes like original art, stuff of that nature. So do me a favor, and if you decide to back him, use my link. I would appreciate it. You can also, I would be remiss if I did not mention, you can also read the current installments of Sithrah over on webtoons.com. He did post the story there as well, so you can always check it out that way too, and at least get a sense of the storytelling, the characters, what's going on in the books, in the stories. There's these creatures called, she refers to as weebles, and they kind of raise up out of the ground, and they're kind of insect-like, arachnid-like, just alien in a lot of nature. They kind of remind me of Dune or Tremors, those kinds of things, where, you know, these creatures come up out of the sand and out of the earth, and they can hurt you pretty bad if they get a hold of you. So this drawing here is similar to a scene that appears in the story, where Vanna is kind of down in the dunes and down in the sand. It's kind of slipped down into this area, and now all of these crazy little alien looking things are starting to rise up out of the earth, and that's not going to feel too good if they get a hold of her. If you like graphic novels, if you like Miyazaki, I know Miyazaki was a big influence on Jason and this story of his, then Sithrah and Jason in general, you might enjoy. I like the way he gives some of these tendrils this sort of like fangs or spikes or whatever you want to call them at the ends of them. Just really gnarly kind of monstrous looking creatures. So if the drawing that you're seeing me do is of any interest to you whatsoever, then I encourage you to check out Jason's story, Sithrah. Again, you can find it on webtoons.com. You can head over to his Indiegogo page, follow the link that I have in this description, or just Google Sithrah and you'll probably find, I know his books are listed on Amazon. He's got his YouTube channel, like I mentioned. A lot of places out there in the old interwebs that you can probably find some information. So in addition to this, which I'm drawing right now, if you like my work at all, you can find more of that over on my website, ChristopherArnoldDesigns.com, or on various social media. I have my Facebook page and Instagram I'm most active on. You can find some speed drawings and things like that over on my YouTube channel. And occasionally I'll remember to post on Twitter, but I don't. That one's kind of fallen by the wayside for me, unfortunately, with regards to art and everything. So for some of the broader, thicker lines, I'm using a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. It's a bullet nib 199. I tend to use this one a lot in my own cartoons as well. I do a weekly webcomic called Lagoon Tunes. You can find that over on my website, ChristopherArnoldDesigns.com, or also on over on my social media, or even on patreon.com/ChristopherArnoldDesigns. It's about this manatee named Marty and some of his pals over in the lagoon. So I use this pen on those quite a bit, just to do some of the more definitive outside shapes, some of the stronger borders. And then I have a Pigma Micron PN that I use for some of the tighter, more detailed lines. And then I have an assortment of others that I may also sneak into the rotation depending on what I'm drawing. So we're getting close now with the inking. Should be almost wrapped up with this phase, and then I'll scan it and start to do some touch up and some color. I may or may not include the coloring stage of this, but if I do, then you'll see I import it into Photoshop, and I have a Wacom tablet that I will use to select different areas and then just paint in with some digital color. And I'll probably experiment with some effects and filters along the way, and just again, play around, have fun until I find that desired effect. I hope you like watching some of this process here unfold in video. And again, if you're enjoying what this is shaping up to be, then head over to Indiegogo and give Jason Brubaker's Sithrah a look. I suspect you might like that as well. It's an awesome story. He's a great artist, great creator. Some really good stuff he's produced with books 1 through 4. I am looking forward to books 5 and 6, where he concludes the story. And that is going on right now over on Indiegogo. So it's already, as I'm working on this, it's already been funded. So it's going to, it's coming out. It's just a matter of if you want one or not. And if you want the entire set, this is a good time to go and get that, because he's got a pretty good price on that whole 6-book set right now too over there. Hit the link down in the video description, and you can head over and check all that out. As always, I want to thank you all for watching. If you like the type of stuff that I'm creating here and like the stuff I'm drawing, head over to my website, ChristopherArnoldDesigns.com. You can find more there. I'm also on Patreon as well, patreon.com/ChristopherArnoldDesigns. You can check out more of my work.
All right, thanks everybody.